And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to episode number 5 of my SMP series, Season 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to warp to start, which is over here. And there should be another portal around here somewhere. I know I saw one. This is the awesome start area, by the way. Some gravel there, apparently. And the server lava tank, which everyone's been abusing terribly. I know there's another portal around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Ah, there it is. To light blue stained glass. Pretty. Alright, so let's pop through this thing, and let's see what we have on the other side. My first trip to the nether. I am not equipped for this, by the way. I am so not equipped for this. Not at all. And we're outside. We are, in fact, outside. Gosh, this place looks stripped. Absolutely bloody stripped. Like, there's nothing over here. Of course, my game is, like, crying at me because it's the nether and there's all sorts of lava updates going on every 10 seconds. We are not ready for this. That looks like the result of an endothermic lava pump. So what are we looking for? Oh, Jesus. Ghast shooting, ghast is shooting, ghast is shooting. We're actually just here for another rack. Really, buddy? I don't want anything else, just another rack. Seriously, dude, you can stop now. Though a little bit of glowstone wouldn't go amiss, to be honest with you. We'll need that for IC2 soon enough. And we'll be back here in a little while once we... Hey, buddy! How's it going? Okay. You really are bad at this whole aiming thing, aren't you, buddy? Okay, yeah, we're done. We are so done. We're leaving. Don't worry, Mr. Ghast. We are leaving. Oh, nether quartz. We're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving. We're leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving. But I see some nether quartz up there, and I'm tempted to go try and grab it. Of course, pretty much a sheer cliff face here. Yeah, this tainted soil stuff's kind of a pain. I don't know what I can do with it, but... I actually want this nether quartz for applied energistics. Let's not be stupid about this. Okay, now where'd that leather portal go? Oh, I see. Right over here, should be. Oh, God, I caught myself on fire. Well, that was a little close for comfort. Ah, there it is. Wonder where the rest of this leads. Oh, to a dead end. Okay. So let's just go home. Like that. Okay. Oh, I see. Home depletes your food. That was weird. Alright, so this thing's still cooking stuff up. What we're actually going to do is we're going to drop some of this stuff in there. Throw that in there for right now. Because we need to get everything running again over here. As you can see, this is working nicely now. This thing is thrumming along quite nicely. And what we're working on now, actually, is very interesting. We should have 8 nether brick, right? Nether brick. Okay. So what we're going to craft now is another item from thermal expansion. Yes. Thermal expansion. Let's check out the magma crucible. Nether brick. Oh, this is nice and easy, right? Why am I not regenerating? Why am I not regenerating health? That's really strange. Alright, we'll just have to be wicked careful. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Another brick. 2 copper. Okay. I need to move everything a little closer. I'm actually going to put my ME room right back here, but that will come in time. Don't worry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find our glass, first of all. Found it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Let me just finish that up. Machine frame. Okay. Oh, forgot some gold and some redstone. And we're actually going to need 2 redstone and another cobblestone transport pipe. Okay. And yes, that was Psycheon just going AFK. That is the streamer to which we all owe this wonderful server. Yes, yes, yes. I'm asking for her to kick my ass some one of these days. Alright. That was strange. So we got our gold, we got our redstone, we got our copper, our machine frame, and our nether brick, and a bucket. Magma crucible. And I forgot some redstone. Interesting. So we're just going to throw him over there. And we're going to reconfigure him to say input top, output to that side. Beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. And what we're going to do is we are just going to grab all the redstone. And we are going to grab all the pipes. We're going to do this the Caesarian way. Which is, forget it, we're doing this the hard way if I have to. So... yeah. Okay. So what we're going to craft now... Get some iron, we'll get some gold. Is we're going to get ourselves another machine frame. We're going to get ourselves another one of these. And we're going to look up the liquid transposer. Just some glass and another bucket. Right. Another bucket. I'm going through buckets like crazy today. So we get our machine frame. Oh, I'm forgetting the copper. I'm forgetting the copper. Sorry, I can't resist. So copper on either side. Machine frame. Glass. Bucket. Oops. Gets us our liquid transposer. We're just going to drop this right there. Put that guy right there. Not too shabby. Okay, sorry. It's there. So, okay, so what we're going to do is now that we have those hooked up, let's get 2 pipes. Let's jump downstairs. Let's hook those 2 up and flick the switch. So now we need... What do we need? We want an induction smelter. Invar. Oh, crap. Okay. Invar. I need ferrous for this, don't I? Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, I suppose we can do it the old-fashioned way. I suppose. Are you... Right, because this guy's probably eating up most of the power that's coming into that line right now. Right. Redo that. Okay, so I need... ferrous. And what was the recipe for an Invar blend? Invar blend, iron, iron, ferrous. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop that in there, put that up there, and temporarily disable that. So what should happen is the next item to grind will grind. And now the Invar is going to grind. Or the ferrous is going to grind. And then I can turn that back on. And then I can get 2 of my pulverized iron out. Get some Invar blend. Turn that guy's input off. Get my Invar blend in. This is very complicated, guys. I apologize, but this is what happens. And 1, and we can put the tin back in and enable the input again. As soon as that wraps, it should all kick over. There we go. And I have my Invar. Awesome. So, what was that induction smelter again? There we go. Just another machine frame. Nothing too bad. Nope, wrong position. Get our machine frame. I want an ME system already. I don't know why my health isn't regenerating, but that's okay. I'll probably log out and log back in a minute. And that, and I need some copper. So, copper, what was that? Another bucket. Why am I not surprised? Apparently there are like 3 different items that need buckets. Some copper, one of those, and some of these. Gets us an induction smelter. Let's get ourselves another piece of energy conduit. Energy conduit. Energy pipe, excuse me. And we have ourselves an induction smelter. Let's just turn this output off, shall we? Okay, and he should charge eventually. So let's run downstairs and let's see how we're doing down here for liquid force. Looks like we actually have a full pipe and some backing up there. Okay, that's nice. Looks like we're just trying to charge this magma crucible for right now. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to wait for that to charge up a little while because I don't really have enough liquid force to go and run another full system out there, unfortunately. I just don't have the liquid force to do it. Otherwise, I would just set up another engine, but don't worry, we'll get that sorted out not too long. Just ignore my chat. Let's jump up here. And I'm going to go harvest some more forest trees and probably log out and log back in. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up our induction smelter, which as you can see I'm giving some backup power to with the clockwork engine. going to put some silver and some gold in. And what that's going to do is that's going to produce us some electrum for the next part of our build. Unfortunately, we're going to need a couple other things that we don't quite have yet. And it's going to take a bit of finagling for me to do so. But I think it's manageable if I think about it. Yeah, okay. So let me get... Yeah, I think that should be good because it's 2 and yeah, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here. Do I have any lead in here yet? Nope. Tin's draining in now. What if I flop these? Nope, okay. That's fine. But we're almost out of processables, so that's a good sign. Oh, Jesus. We got all this to cook up. Oh, never mind. Haul the tin ore out, put the tin ore back up, and that's still not going to go. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got a solution then. Not one I necessarily wanted to use, but one that I can use. I think I can do it this way with the dusts. Won't double it, but... So the induction smelter can work a very interesting way. Yeah, okay, it does work. It does indeed work. Okay, that's good to know. So now what we can do is we're going to come over here to our pulverizer, right? And we're actually going to swap these two items out. And we're going to get ourselves some pulverized obsidian. And let's give you guys another wind. These things actually work great for backup power. Like, if you really have to use them, they work awesome for backup power. There we go. We got 4 pulverized obsidian. Goes like this. Especially with these machines, because they have their own internal buffers. So you can actually store up a little bit of power in there. Okay, good. I was correct. It's 2 in 1. So we got ourselves some hardened glass. We got ourselves some electrum. What else are we getting? Well, we're going to get ourselves... Let that guy just run down. It's an easier way to generate a little bit of backup power. And we're going to come over here and we're going to get ourselves a diamond. And you guys who know FTB should know what I'm crafting now. Now that I've told you all the basics. So we put our hardened glass in. And our electrum. To get an empty energy cell frame. And then what we're going to do... So we're going to come over here to our liquid transposer and pop that guy in. Now, if you look at the liquid, at the, what is it? Redstone. Redstone energy cell. You're not going to show it. I need 4,000 millibuckets, so 4 buckets. And redstone... So I need 4,000. It's 100. So I need 40. 40. Okay. I can do 40. 40 I can do. I can do that. So let's run back over here. Oh, I could just do this. Okay, well, let's chuck this thing into the magma crucible. What's going to do is it's going to melt it down, and then it's going to use it to fill up the other thing. So we'll drop that in there. Now, the downside of this is, let's yank you off, put you over here to start with. Just to get enough power to do this, I need 1600 MJ. Store it up in there. And this guy's burning through his energy reserves anyways. But we should be able to keep it running. Where are you pulling out of now? Oh, we're done pulverizing, so now we're just on to green, please. Clearing these backlogs of dust in there, and we should be all set. Okay, good. So I need 1600 MJ. So we should be getting cords in a minute here. Beautiful. Let's put you on there. Just wind this up. Let it run. And we're still draining energy, but we are not losing it wholesale, which is a good sign. So now this guy's running, which is also a good sign, by the way. We'll drain out all that crap. We're on the last 8 now, so we should almost be there. This is holding it basically steady, so it's only using about 6.2, 6.3, but this should be able to keep it roughly stable temporarily. .96, so it's going to go up again a little bit. And that's just because we have that backup power on there. I could speed it up a little bit more if I built another clockwork and stuck it up here, but that's okay. We're not quite that desperate yet, but we're keeping everything at a pretty decent charge. How are we doing on space in there? Perfect. Alright, so that's running. We're done there. This thing's running now. It's running slowly, but it's running. It's running. So what we're doing is, and I'll just let that run down just to fill this thing up a little bit more. We are creating a redstone energy cell. And what these things do is actually quite important. Why aren't you... Go in there, please. Okay, so let's get ourselves a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold. And let's induction smelt those up. So we got 4 electrum. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of those and find our redstone. And we're going to turn one of those into a conductance coil. It's like the other coil we have, but different. And we're going to need 3 more and 2 lead ingots. It's not too shabby. I'm going to run over here. Excuse me. And let's pull out our energy cell frame full. And let's grab 2 of those lead ingots, shall we? We can just use our clipboard to build this. Our lead, conductance, electrum, full frame, redstone energy cell. This is a battery for MJs. That's all this thing is. Okay? And for right now, we are literally going to hook it up right there so that it can charge, because we have more stuff we need to do before we even get close to working with that. Like, seriously. So let's get some obsidian. Let's crush it up. And I'm going to need... How much obsidian? 6? I have lead up here, right? Not a lot. Why am I so low on lead? I have way more silver than I do lead. Oh. Durr. Dum dee 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 dum dum. Dum dum. That was stupid. Oh, I'm an idiot sometimes. Alright, there we go. That's what that was. That was the reason I didn't have as much lead as I thought I should. Okay. So let's take that lead and that obsidian. Let's make some more glass here. Okay, buddy, you're done. You're just done. We need you over here now. Crank this up. Come on. There you go. Now you can start. What else am I doing now? I can't do much till that finishes, actually. There we go. Because now we need to do that. Oh. And for those of you who know what I'm doing, you know what I'm doing, basically. The reason I'm doing it this way is even though there's no energy loss and I can do some interesting gate conditionals on those things, there are still reasons for me to do this. So let's do that, and this, and this, and this, and this. And let's make ourselves some energy conduit empties. Now, how do I turn them into redstone energy conduit? I need 80. So I need 48 redstone burned up. Oi, again? Yeah, again. Let's take you off there. Put the bread, replace you with the bread. You're the magma crucible. Let's crank you up. Orange, red. He'll hurt you, by the way, if you wind him up too much. Okay, so what did I say? It was twice that? Twice the number? So I need 48 redstone. Okay, let me just dump this redstone in there, and I'll show you guys the process in a minute. 38. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just filling this up. The reason it's actually going so fast and I actually have power in this thing is because I put the energy cell on top of it. It had some power in it, stored it up. I believe the energy cell is now out of power. Yeah, it is. So let's just pull this thing off like that. 3, 2, 1. Oops, one more. Yoink. Okay, so let's change up our entire energy system right after we put it in, shall we? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break this, and I'm actually going to stick the redstone energy cell directly onto it. Now see, it's not accepting putting out power there. So let's connect that. Okay. And then here, all we need to do is come over here and flip that lever. And we should have power in this thing now. Not that you can tell. Put that in. Cross-connect these, and everything's connected. And this thing is actually bleeding lots more power than it's using. But the entire idea is that we can store up some power later on. So I'll be right back once we get a little bit of a system running. Alright guys, so now we're going to work on something that's a little bit expensive. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of a bit. So, once again, experienced FTB players will know what I'm working on. Probably just by the wall shape. I assure you it's entirely intentional. So let's put some floor down, and let's run this conduit right up like that. Put that there. Okay, Perfect. So now let's come over here. Okay. And let's jump up here. Do I have any? No, I won't have any left. All right, I'll be right back, guys. And we're back, guys. I just did some... there we go. I just did some obsidian mining, which has to be one of my least favorite things to do in the entire world. Okay, if I'm here, then I go back this way. Yeah, that has to be one of my least favorite things to do in the whole world, is obsidian mining. But I got a fair bit of obsidian. So I will, like 11 pieces before I went. No, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So let me go back up here. And I'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Alright, we're finally done. We got our 2 gates, and we got some red pipe wire. So, let's run over here. This is cobblestone structure pipe. It's simply cobblestone pipe with some gravel in it. Basically, it's just like the item pipe, except you can't put items through it. Why would you want that? Gates must go on pipes. No pipe, no gate. Think of these gates like sensors, okay? So I can say it can store energy, and I want it to emit a red pipe signal. Pro tip, you have to put the pipe wire on before you do anything else. So, red pipe signal. And if this thing gets a red pipe signal, I want it to emit a redstone signal. So as you can see, it's still running. Why is it still running? Well, it's still running because it's getting a redstone signal from the cobblestone structure pipe. What this means is that as soon as this redstone energy cell actually fills up, I don't know what's draining it right now. Oh, I know it's draining it right now. Hold on, let me flop this. Huh, I wonder what's draining it right now then. Okay, it's not connected to the assembly table. I wonder if the lasers are constantly drawing power. Swap that around there. Yeah, the lasers were still drawing power. Okay. So I just have to remember to turn that laser back on before I want to use it. So this thing's generating every second. It's generating about 200 Minecraft joules every second. That's a lot of power. So, for the interim future, I wonder if I flip this around, if it'll still draw power. A little bit. Probably not enough to even be noticeable, really. Yeah, let's swap that around. Why not waste it? So what'll happen is when this thing finally fills up, this engine will cut out, so I won't be wasting any fuel. So that's a nice auto-on, auto-off system. And that can be expanded either with more gates, if you really wanted to go through that process of making more gates, or you could expand it just using some redstone or some redstone equivalency like rednet cable. Pretty simple, pretty easy, right? Right. Okay. Great. So I'm going to run up here. Whoa, Mr. Spider. Mr. Spider, Mr. Spider, Mr. Spider. Hoi. Alright, that's better. Whoa! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching. I certainly enjoyed recording this episode, and I hope you did too. Just remember, if you did like this episode, just give me a like, subscription. Maybe if you're feeling really generous today, have some extra money, maybe even a donation. It kind of helps continue with the whole, making videos thing. So, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Kassarian. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, happy mining.